Good morning, Gary.
Morning, Daria.
All right, so I've seen headlines calling the 49ers hopeless in Seattle, and I want to know if you're going to kick Colin when he's down, or would you like to defend him this morning?
Well, I'm going to say there's one game. That is one game. That's maybe a team that's, I don't want to say equal to the 49ers, but at home they're probably better than the 49ers. They don't lose at home, Seattle.
Yeah, okay, so the weather was horrible with that hour lightning delay. The team was great. They're at home. It was loud. They set the record. And what are you going to do?
Did they set the record for the noise?
They did set the record for noise. And I was looking, if, just on paper, I'm going, okay, 5 turnovers, 12 penalties, 3 interceptions. Colin was sacked 3 times. But it's the second game. Let's not go crazy, right?
Yeah, positively. That's the way to be. And in December, they'll have Seattle here at Candlestick Park, and by that time, you're going to see what type of season it is. No, listen, Kaepernick, that's I think the worst game he's had as a starter, and that's it. So I'm one of these guys. You do this 2 or 3 times, then maybe you got some problems. One time can happen to anybody.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and the Raiders, they're happy they beat the Jaguars 19-9. Now they're going to take on the Broncos.
Yeah, good luck.
Because I was watching the Manning Bowl, and I was looking at Peyton and Eli, and I thought, oh my gosh, this cannot be fun. And indeed, afterwards, Peyton was like, you know what? It's not as enjoyable when I beat my little brother, and I'm glad that this is probably the last regular season time we'll ever meet.
Yeah, no, that is hard. We've talked about this many times. You're playing against your brother, your sister, somebody you care about. What was your feeling on that? You'd really go all out?
You know what? No, here's the thing no, I wouldn't. And I feel more like the Mannings. When I look at the Harbaughs, I feel like somehow Jim and John, especially Jim, revel in it and but these guys, I don't feel like they do. I don't feel,
And you listen to the parents after, especially the mom said, oh, that was really hard to watch.
Yeah.
And that would be. Can you imagine? Who do you root for?
Yeah, I know. Who do you root for? And Peyton, well, and if you're a fan, you go with Peyton, right? Because he's been having the games of his life. He's like, he's 37. I keep having him check because he seems like he's, 25 again.
Yeah, and I crack up after the game. They show all the photographers just run. I mean, a mad sprint to get the picture of those two.
Right.
They run up to each other. They both say, "I love you," and it took like 1 second.
And I did look at 60,000 career yards now. So Peyton is in 3rd place. It's Favre and Marino, 1 and 2.
Yeah, and does Peyton on your stats? Does he have a chance to pass both of them?
Totally. Well, not both. Marino's at 61-something, so he's going to pass Marino this season.
Okay.
Okay. Oakland A's. Let's go on. We got to fit a little baseball in here because there's 6.5 games up now. This is fabulous.
Yeah, get your playoff tickets.
Oh, my gosh, for sure. So magic number 8 to win the division, 7 for a playoff spot.
Yeah, no, what they did, nobody would have predicted that. You go into Texas and win 3 straight from a team that's really playing for something. I mean, the Rangers now have to sweat out a wild card, but the A's are doing it, and they're terrific.
Would anybody have predicted that the Giants would beat the Dodgers the way they did and take 3 or 4 from them now?
Yeah, but take a look. You didn't watch the game. I flip them back and forth. There's a bunch of names you haven't heard of.
Right. Well, no, but with the Giants, it's just I feel a little. I know you tell me not to get too upset. I'm heartbroken. Because they're playing so well.
You're not heartbroken.
I could barely come to work this morning.
Okay, and you're heartbroken over what?
Well, I'm looking at Hunter Pence play his heart out, and I'm looking at the Giants, do so great, and I'm like, maybe next year.
Yeah. You realize that when we're done and the next commercial break,
sports is dead to me.
Go look in the mirror and say to yourself, why am I heartbroken over a group of people I've never met?
No, it matters so much in these moments, and then in the next commercial break, sports is dead to me. I'm not kidding you.
Okay, well, listen, I'm not laughing. If you're a Giant fan, you're a Giant fan. But most Giant fans that are heartbroken watch the games.
Yeah.
They don't get up in the morning and just say, oh, hell. It's 3 a.m. Who won? All right, I'm heartbroken.
No, But I think that's...
You've had a pretty good life, young lady. If the one thing that gets you heartbroken is a group of 27-year-olds you never met.
I swear to you, Gary, you know how I get somehow invested. Today I'm talking to Zito. I'm very upset about Peyton and Eli.
Barry Zito.
No, my producer.
Yeah, because
I'm talking.
Barry Zito hasn't done anything in a month.
No relation.
Including talk to you.
No,
yeah.
but I'm very concerned about Eli and Peyton, and I'm like, my God. I said, Zito, I'm very upset. He's like, it's okay. No, seriously, there's a lot of Colin. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then he calms me down.
Life is not easy.
You'd think I wouldn't care because I don't watch a game, but I really do.
Okay, but so basically when you go online, then the heart starts to move.
Well, no, I look at everything. I look at highlights. I research the stuff. I care about it like from the people angle, and I get very wrapped up. And then I talk to you, and then the commercial comes. I don't care anymore.
I would never date you. Can you imagine coming over, pick you up?
Yes.
I knock on the door. There's no answer. I knock on the door again. Then I open the door, and you're curled up in a ball in the corner because the Giants aren't going to the playoffs.
I am in a pool of tears. Exactly.
Okay. Now, listen, I know we're on TV, and we have to emphasize that we're rooting for the home team. But I think you overdid it.
I am not kidding. That's the frightening thing.
The game.
All right. You should see me in a movie. I feel like it's real.
All right. Well, anyway, good luck to you. And all I can say is, keep a stiff upper lip.
Yes, sir.
And, hey, there's always next year for the Giants.
All right. Okay.
Hang in there, kid.
Okay.
All right.